Alright, hello and welcome. This is Lowlands. This is my 6th episode of my Skyrim modded playthrough on survival mode. When we last left off, we were in the Forsaken Cave looking for the white vial for Neuralion. We have made it to the Forsaken Crypt door. And there was a silver ingot that we missed on our last, two of them that we missed on our last walkthrough of this area. We're going to go ahead and move to the next area, and hopefully that this is where we will find the white vial. Alright, here we go. Okay, there's lots of high ground that can be shot at from archers. That's not going to be very pleasant. There's quite a few urns in that here. There's a Draugr right there. He's gonna come in and try to hit us with that hammer. Or axe, that's an axe. Alright, we will need to eat some food real quick. Oh, he had a silver ingot on him. Wasn't that nice of him? Alright, let's do a quick check through these urns. Maybe we'll get lucky, one will have a torch. We really do need some torches for us to be able to see better and to help keep us warm. I do believe that if we step up here, some of these guys are actually going to pop out of their sarcophagus here. Maybe not. Maybe we got a little bit lucky there. And they did not come through this portion. Alright, let's get a look here, see what we can find. We got some potions lying here. That'll be quite helpful. Looks like we have a sword there, but really don't have the carry weight to just grab a bunch of random things. Stuff that I know we'll use, like the iron ingots, the potions. Alright, make sure we'll keep an eye out for traps. I really don't want to accidentally set one off and die because of it. That would be very embarrassing, and I'm sure lots of people would be laughing at me, going, "Hey, you should have seen that, Lowlands." It's been known to happen. It's been known to happen. Alright, I am a little concerned. I've only seen one enemy thus far. Oh, make that two enemies. I hear him kind of around the corner. Is that where he is? He's right there. What? Alright, so the restless Draugrs shoot me with cold, which is kind of a problem, considering cold will actually decrease my maximum life and make me cold. But we got him down. Go ahead and search these burial urns, because like I said, gems are very nice to have, especially when I'm getting warm from something. I'm okay with that. I don't know what's making me warm, but I will take it. Alright, let's see what's up here. Looks like we got some ancient Nord boots and a hide helm, neither of which I need to grab. So let's keep walking, keep our eyes out for traps, and of course other Draugr that are lying in wait. Alright, this looks to be the upper area there, so we'll go ahead and open up these burial urns before we continue on. Uh-oh. I heard him. Ooh, and it's a restless. Or just swing away and hope we kill him, right? There we go. That went a lot better than I thought it was going to. I thought for sure we were going to miss him. Alright. Lots of silver ingots. I am actually rather enjoying that we're finding so many of those. The silver is going to be very good for us to make better stuff with. Jewelry and whatnot. But that's not actually the main reason why I want to have it. Silver, when we use it to... Ooh, hey, there's two things here. Silver, when we make jewelry in a blacksmith station, will actually increase our smithing by quite a lot. The smithing skill tree advances based on the price of the object you create. It is, I believe, the same thing with enchanting, and I know that's how it is with pickpocketing. So we'll go ahead and get our Warhammer back on. Search around. Oh, 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 oh. That was really, really close. I'm not gonna lie, I got a bit scared there for a minute. I thought for sure I was gonna die. Alright, so let's just kind of hug this outside wall. I probably should have noted that there were spikes on the ceiling when I first came in here. I didn't, however, so that potentially a problem. Alright, we're getting closer. And I'm not seeing anything on the ground. Looks like we've got a Draugr here. We'll go ahead and kill him off. Got another one down the way. Let's get him around the corner and just instantly bash him to the ground. Alright, that was very, very helpful. Alright, let us take a peek around, see if we can find anything of note before we press on. Well, there's an enemy around the corner. That is definitely a thing of note. Alright, let's go ahead and throw some healing on. Like to be topped off. We are starting to get tired, so we are most likely going to have to rest before we get to Windhelm after we finish up. Depending on how long this takes us, we might actually have to try to find a bed before we get to Windhelm, or else we're going to be very low on magic going in. Oh, I hear another Draugr. Let's go ahead and kill him. Alright. This Steel Warhammer is really working out for us as a two-handed warrior right now. Garnet. That's a broken urn. Iron door. Ooh, that's a trap. That is definitely a trap. So I'm going to go ahead and quick save just so I don't accidentally get myself killed here. I'm also not very fond of the fact that I see a word wall and a sarcophagus sitting on the other side of this. That very well could be that that's something that we might not be able to deal with right now. But we'll time this. No. Aha, and we made it. Oop, and there is something coming out of it. It is a named Draugr by the name of... Oh, it's actually that dude. The dude who created the White Vial. He has the ability to shout. Oh, we are taking so very much damage. Oh, all because there is a lot of Draugr here. Let's see about finishing off the fight here. Oh, I'm taking so very much damage. Alright. That is most everything down. I actually do believe that is everything down, so I think we can go ahead and start looting things now. And of course I killed them very much on top of each other, so that's not really helpful either. Take the bone meal. Now we can loot Curamil, and he's actually got an Ancient Nord Greatsword of Cold. We however only have 4 pounds of carry weight, so if I pick it up, I would have to drop something in return, and if I do that, I think it's probably, you know what, I want the Enchanted. So we're going to go ahead and favor the Ancient Nord Greatsword of Cold, which is actually going to do 1 point more damage with the enchantment than the Warhammer does normal. So we're going to go ahead, we'll equip that instead, and we're going to go ahead and put the Steel Warhammer back into his inventory. This will keep us at least relatively empty. We are now learning a word from the word wall. Let's see what we got. Word of power learned, kill, marked for death. That is actually a very good one. Oh, and that is so very nice. Look at all this nifty loot we got. A steel armor, we're going to definitely take that. We're going to definitely put it on, as that is definitely much better than what we're currently wearing. So I'm going to go ahead and find that steel armor that I'm completely overlooking. We're going to drop the iron armor that we crafted or upgraded. You know what? We're gonna hold on to the. You know what? We're gonna get rid of the iron boots too, because we have the ancient Nord boots that we're gonna upgrade when we get back to town. Magic regenerates 25% faster for the amulet of Akatosh. Right now we don't have an amulet on, so we might as well use it. And this is a nifty find too for us: a ring of the Minor Knight. This is going to give us 12 points to our heavy armor skill. And I don't believe it's going to be 12 points into it in here. Oh, it does count for that. So possibly we'll be getting other bits when we level. Actually, it doesn't look like it. It looks like that's just increasing the amount of armor we're going to be getting, or how effective our armor skill is. Which is fine. We can go with that. Alright, let's head on down. We have two doorways. This one, which looks to take us where we need to go. And then this, I believe, is the one that takes us out and back. So we're going to go ahead and go down this way towards the white vial. And hopefully there are no traps here. Alright, activate ancient bowl. I believe this is... Yep, we have to put the mixture in it. Alright, and that opens that. Alright, there are several amounts of alchemy ingredients in here, as well as a table. Most alchemy ingredients aren't very heavy. We'll go ahead and take what we can. We'll eventually start needing to learn what some of the effects on some of these ingredients are, so we can start making our own potions. I very much need to find wheat and blisterwort. Oh, we are now carrying too much stuff in the alchemy ingredients that we are picking up. So I'm gonna have to make a few adjustments to what we've picked up. A good portion of our weight is coming from the fact that we are carrying quite a few ingots with us. Let's go ahead and get rid of the iron, the goat horns. Alright, cracked white vial. I believe this is trapped. Nope. So we can go ahead and just pick it up. And now we have to bring the vial back to Nerlium. Oh, that's an alchemy increase. We definitely like that. Check these apothecary satchels. We are still getting very close on our weight limit. I don't want to pick up too much more. Oh, and there it is. We are almost completely overweight. I think we are at our... Yep, there it is. Okay, so we're going to have to lose something else here. Let's find out what we got that we can go ahead and lose. I really don't want to get rid of any of the ingots, and I know it was only 3 pounds, and that's not really a lot. Is there anything here we can... You know what? Here's what we can do. I'm going to go ahead and start eating a few of these. Eating an alchemy ingredient outright is going to give you at least the first trait in the ingredient. The unfortunate side effect is that when we leave our menu, we are going to take a lot of different effects at one time. Some are good, some are not so good. But we took quite a bit of damage from that. Let's go ahead and get our healing spell on. We were briefly invisible there due to trying out the vampire dust. Alright, we are now healed up. Let's check our weight, where I got 4 extra pounds of carry weight. Let us go ahead and pick up a few more of these ingredients. Hopefully, not too many will cause us to become overweight. And then we are going to make a very straight beeline. Oops, I picked up the bowl. I did not want the bowl. Let's go ahead and go into miscellaneous and drop the bowl. Right in the middle of the floor. Why not? Oh, we'll need the fire salts too. Alright. You know, I didn't even think about that. I could have simply made some potions, did some experimenting, and try to find the combination, and that too would have helped. But I think eating it might have been a little more beneficial for us, because then we just ate it and got rid of it. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the Forsaken Cave through this doorway, which is going to lead us to this room. Throw the lever! The air is chilly in here. And as I said, yep, that was where we came out at. Well, let's go ahead and make a beeline for getting out of here and heading back to Windhelm to return the cracked white vial to Nerlian, who I believe is going to be super happy that we got this for him. Alright, let's go ahead and start heading. The air is indeed frigid here, which is going to cause us some minor grief, but hopefully not too much, that we will be able to get back to Windhelm, or at least get to that fire that we stopped at on the way up to the cave. There is Maik the Liar still sitting out in the wild here. As I stated in the last episode, Maik the Liar has been a very predominant NPC that you will see in each of the different Elder Scrolls games. Having not played Arena or Daggerfall, I don't actually know if he's in those games. I will actually do the research for that on next time to find out if indeed he appears in Daggerfall and Arena. I believe he also appears in the Elder Scrolls Online, but I don't know exactly where he's supposedly at. I believe I actually have seen him once while playing the game. Up, and there's our stomach grumbling. We're starting to get hungry. We are heading down towards the lumberyard here, but we are going to make a brief stop here by this camp next to these mud crabs to warm up. Hopefully the mud crabs will like last time and ignore us while we get a little bit warmer. Alright, we should be plenty warm to make it back to Windhelm. But let's check our map and see where we're at. Alright, we are actually relatively close. It does look to be quite late at night, so we'll probably have to rest before we go speak with the alchemist. Mostly because he may not be open by the time we get there. But that'll be fine. That'll give us a chance to get some rest and get our level up. So we'll be able to go ahead and put a point into probably stamina. I think the last 2 levels we've taken have put a point into health. I think stamina might be a good choice this time around, because that will not only give us more stamina for sprinting and power attacks, but will allow us to get a little bit of increased carry weight. And right now that is going to be super beneficial, because right now we are relying solely on a pair of enchanted boots to do that for us. And I'd really like to make it so those enchanted boots are either of heavy armor variant, or get to a point where we don't actually need that specific enchantment to carry stuff around. Alright, so let's go ahead and start along our path here. Going towards the lumberyard here and past it. We are now heading pretty much straight east. We are now tired from running. Unfortunately, heavy armor decreases the amount of stamina. Not decreases the amount, it increases the amount of stamina required to run. And again, we're overweight again. I've got to stop picking up every little ingredient that I come across. I don't really want to eat the fire salts because I know that they have some nifty stuff on it. We are still over encumbered. Let us go ahead and kick something out. You know, we'll use a couple of potions and that'll fix it up for us. Really nice. Alright, we're going to keep heading east past this first bridge to get to Windhelm. We also could ideally follow the oh,
hail, friend.
We found
Good
some
to see
revelers.
another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
Okay, they want us to drink some honey brewed mead. We can question what it is, or actually, you know what? We're Nord. We like to drink. We are Nords.
Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame.
Alright, and then he leaves us alone. Really, if you have a different type of alcohol in your inventory, for example, Blackbriar mead is what I had last time I came across the Revelers. And I actually was like, hey, I have some of this Blackbriar mead in my inventory, and they got really upset and decided that they didn't want to party with me anymore. Apparently, they did not like Blackbriar mead. And we just got a little bit colder. We're going to need to cross this bridge and get up to one of those nice bright firelights that I see up there. And get this cold to chill off of us a bit. Actually, you know what? I don't think we'll need to do that. I think we're just going to go ahead and let our stamina recover some as we're walking across the bridge, and we're going to sprint right on into Windhelm because we're going to heading straight to Candlehearth Hall, which is right inside the main doorway. We will go ahead and run straight in, and then we'll be able to have comfortable air and not be freezing anymore. Alright, in we go.
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher by now.
Oh, right. Okay, so, there is a quest line in Windhelm that I think I'm going to save and do next episode. It's not a prerequisite for anything. I believe it's just a side quest. But it is a very interesting set of quests.
Got some fresh baked bread. Take a look.
Oh, nope, we just want to rent the room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Alright, thank you very much. The air is warm. We're getting warmer. We're going to go ahead and sleep. It is 9 p.m. We're going to go ahead and do 11 hours, which will should put us at 8:06 a.m., which 8 o'clock is when all the shops open, and that is when we'll be able to go in and turn in our cracked white vial that we obtained. Oh, and take our level. And as I said, we're going to go ahead and put it into stamina. We had actually had an additional level up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put another point into health. No, excuse me. And as I said, we are going to put our first point into smithing. This will allow us to craft steel and bone mold armor, I believe. We actually can increase this a second time, which we're going to go ahead and do. Alright, let's see. We need a point somewhere else. Right now, our points, we are in two-handed. we are high enough. Let's go ahead and we'll get even more damage with our two-handed weapons. We are rested, but now we are hungry. So let's go ahead and we'll eat. You know what, just to be on the safe side, we'll eat 2 legs of roast. And let's go ahead and head on out and over to the alchemist. Oh, excuse me. I'm really sorry about that. I'm getting a bit parched and I'm going to need to get a drink of water here shortly. Alright, so right here we've got the white vial, which we just went and picked up, which is cracked.
Something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Alright, let's see if we can't find the master. The shop is open.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but I've learned.
But the master is not around here. Maybe he's upstairs? Let's check upstairs. Maybe he's upstairs. There he is. He's upstairs sitting in front of the an empty fireplace.
If that
Alright.
alchemy is simple. Unless, of course, you are simple. Then I can't help you.
Well, I don't think we're that simple, but I have brought the file, but it's damaged.
It matches every description of the file that I've found in lore. But if it can't hold liquid, there's no way of knowing. How did you manage to damage it then? This is what I get for not retrieving it myself.
Oh, that wasn't very nice. It was like that when we found it.
Figures. I doubt you have sufficient knowledge to harm the file, even if you wanted to. Either way, this is the end of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm not quite in the mood to entertain guests. I trust you can.
I mean, is there a way to fix it?
Here's for your trouble.
I guess not. Well, we can speak to Quintus. I don't know what he gave us. I didn't see what he gave us. So I guess I'll be surprised when I see something new in my inventory. Let us talk to Quintus.
Thank you for your help. I know my master can be a bit short at times.
Oh, apparently he only gave me 5 septums. But you know what? I was happy to help.
You should have this. Even though the file was damaged, I still think your efforts deserve reward.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to tend to Norelian. I can make his final days a bit less painful.
Norelian, that is his name. Oh, he gave us 500 gold for going through that particular tomb and retrieving the white file. We have an alchemy lab here in which we can utilize. Let's see if there's anything that now that we've done their quest, it doesn't look like we could actually take anything for free. Sometimes when you become friends with NPCs in a home that they own, they let you take stuff. So we have completed the white file. Let's go ahead and we're going to sell off some of the stuff that we have.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Let's see. The Staff of the Familiar can go. We want to keep most of those. We're going to sell. Oh, that's quite pricey. Let's knock that down some. Alright, so she only has 10 gold left. We wanted to see what she had to buy for her. Let's see. Any potions? Nope, no potions. I don't really need any of those. Lockpick will take. I don't see any torches still. Not a whole lot. I'm not gonna snuff 6 gold. I'm not.
Thank you.
So let's talk to the blacksmith here.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best. Looking to protect yourself?
Alright. Let's see, is there anything here I can sell to you, my friend? As of right now, no, not really. We have the ingots that we can sell to him, but that's about it. And you know what? Let us check and increase the armor on our Ancient Nord helmet and our Ancient Nord boots, both which require iron ingots. So we'll increase those, make those better, so when we put them on, it'll be ever so much helpful to us. Oh, and you know what? I did forget, and shame on me for forgetting, that there is an enchanter back here that we can utilize to disenchant the ring, we can sell the boots. We actually already know the sneaking enchantment, which means that we actually did not need to take them, and now all we can really do is sell them. But you know what? And even if it's enchanted, the blacksmith will still buy armor and weapons.
Take a look.
So if we go under apparel, we can sell the hide boots of sneaking for 368 gold. Even though I know it said the value was at over 1,000, but because we're not very good with our speech skill, we don't get the nifty boost to that. Are we down low enough? I think we might be down almost low enough for me to take the boots of hauling off and put my ancient Nord fine boots on. We are still a little on the over-encumbered side. Let me swing by the alchemist again, because I forgot that we can sell potions to him, and we do have a couple of spare odds and end potions. So let's go ahead and... what have we got?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Nope, just need potions. We'll sell the conjuration potion for 21 gold. I don't believe we're going to need the plentiful, but I'll hold on to it on the off chance that I do need it. We can buy ingredients from him, but I really don't think I need to. Potion-wise, he has lots of potions, and not so many potions of healing that I'm going to need. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to just leave it at that. That's the one and only potion we could really sell. Alright, and with that, I think that's going to go ahead and do it for us. I'm going to go ahead and head up to Candlehearth Hall. Pop inside the door, and that will be that. As always, thank you everyone for watching. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.